Well, this happens quite often. The cancel pigs going after people's businesses, trying to shut us down, all because we exist and they don't like our commentary, or like, I guess he doesn't like my Doctor Who reviews, maybe. I don't know. But this is absolutely crazy. Kwanzaa is a member of the comic industry who has multiple cancel attempts before. And these days, actually, I think things have changed a bit. And these mobs going crazy have way less influence than they used to, as Kwanzaa is about to find out. They used to be able to do stuff, used to be able to manipulate companies, and maybe they can still in their little comic industry circle jerk where there's like 5 companies still even making money. But honestly, it does the opposite these days. All it does is get more attention to my books, my products, and leads people to find me, which thankfully Grumps found what was happening today and retweeted this. So it's going to really a big boost for my new Kickstarter project, The Hidden Emperor, which has nothing offensive to it, I don't think. I'll let you guys take a look at it in just a second. You can tell me if it seems offensive to you. But yes, this is the cancel pigs going after me hard, as my YouTube channel is doing very, very well. It's sad to watch. People like Kwanzaa are completely irrelevant. He's never going anywhere. He's never going to write a book nearly as good as The Hidden Emperor. And so he's seething about it rather than just trying to up his game. This is who these people are. So this is all over my Hidden Emperor graphic novel coming to Kickstarter soon, which, guys, I'll put this link in the description below. You can sign up. It's not live yet, and I'll show you why. We're still kind of waiting on a couple of pages of art, including one of the covers, to get done. And once that's up, we will be launching an awesome epic science fiction graphic novel. And this is the sequel to Overmind, which I ran in 2022. And you can see very successful on Kickstarter, $33,000, which was my biggest campaign. And afterwards, when I ran it through BackerKit, I made another about $15,000 on that, getting close to 50, almost 50K on this. So, yeah, I mean, Kickstarter has an opportunity to get a book that probably is going to do very similar numbers. Why would they want to harass me out of it? It doesn't make any sense. Allow people to create comics. That's what they're supposed to be doing. And as much as Kwanzaa wants to bleat on the internet and tag them and try to get me kicked off the platform, I mean, this is really targeted harassment of me, right? And on top of that, it is tortious interference if Kickstarter actually did anything because of this too. I don't think Kickstarter's going to listen at this point. Kickstarter's got a new head of comics who came from Boom, and he was working on their most recent Farscape comic collection, which is great stuff. I backed it. I've actually had a mild conversation with him, and he seems like a nice guy. So I doubt, again, he doesn't seem like a political activist. He seems like somebody who actually cares about comics, unlike Kwanzaa. So we'll be launching this next thing, but if you guys forgot who Kwanzaa was, because you're probably like, who is this guy? With DEI in his name. Well, he's a political activist who who LARPs as a comic creator. And this is some of his work here. Black AF. Oh, yeah, that's creative. Sure. And he was doing some indie stuff, which nobody cared about because it was all, DEI exploitation stuff, trying to get jobs at, the bigger comic companies. That's it. And eventually he got on DC Comics' first web comics imprint after failing his way up the industry just because of the fact that he would go around complaining that he's black and there's not enough blacks in the industry. Now, he's canceled people before, and he got the attention of Richard C. Meyer, who is a Diversity in Comics, or used to be Diversity in Comics, now is Comics Matter with your boy Zach. Dumb brand change, but whatever. That's what he does. And his first kind of run-in with Kwanzaa came as there was a petition circulating to revoke his social security number. This is your boy Zach. For some reason, the SJWs wanted him to be literally unpersoned in America, which, making comic review videos on YouTube, guess what? Does not actually get your citizenship revoked. I mean, these people are insane. But the call of the removal of Meyer's Social Security might seem absurd, but the idea of trying to silence Meyer is nothing new, said Bounding Into Comics back in the day. As a reminder, it's been a long time. This is like a back to the lore fest here, my friends. Last month, Meyer revealed he was the subject of DMCA strikes on his YouTube channel by Magdalene Visaggio, Brian, and Kwanzaa, both of whom were trying to strike him because he was reviewing their comic books and saying they sucked. So you can't do that. And if you remember, this all resulted in Mark Waid calling Antarctic Press, urging them not to publish Meyer, them actually not publishing Meyer, which created a tortious interference lawsuit, which that all got settled, and I don't know the results of that. But all these people just like work in these little circle jerks together and try to cancel people all the time, try to get businesses taken away. It's really sick. They really want me not to be able to create comics, not to be able to feed my family, all because they don't like my YouTube videos and my Twitter content. I'm sorry you don't like it. You've got me blocked, Kwanzaa. I mean, just like stop quote tweeting me while you've got me blocked, and stop going to my feed even though you've got me blocked. I mean, I don't interact with you. I don't remember. I barely remembered who you were, and I had to like look all this up because you're so irrelevant now, bro. It's really sad. But they're just seething because I am relevant. Now, Kwanzaa didn't stop there. He actually successfully ran a cancel campaign back in 2020. This is from Cecil Says. He was running a book called Cash Grab, and Dynamite likes to run these different variant covers and all that. So Cecil was going to get his character he kind of plays put onto a Dynamite cover called Cecil's Big Cover. And you can see that was making some pretty good money for Dynamite just for a variant cover of a comic. And they actually like concern-trolled Dynamite comics into canceling this online. It was really sad. And of course, Kwanzaa was a big part of that, leading that charge as well. So that's it. In speaking with Cecil, neither one of us realized this would be so polarizing. We discussed and are not moving forward with the cover campaign, and it got canceled. So this is why these people like Kwanzaa are so brazen, because they saw, like in 2020 and 2017, that they could actually bend these companies to do this kind of thing. I think the tides are turning, and that's being done a lot less. But he doesn't just stop with, Richard C. Meyer, Cecil. He doesn't stop with YouTube personalities. He actually tried to cancel Jim Steranko, the guy who created S.H.I.E.L.D. and did the beautiful run of Nick Fury Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. back in, I guess he didn't create S.H.I.E.L.D., but he did the seminal run back in the 70s. If you've not read that, it's beautiful stuff. And Steranko was criticizing the COVID vaccine, which you're not allowed to do. Dick move. Your creative contributions don't allow you to use racist language leading to attacks on Asian people. This is about the China virus. Instead of spreading spoiled mayo across the internet, consider why a country as great as the USA didn't protect its citizens from a virus. Well, that didn't really do much in that instance. And like I said, I mean, the amount of clout these guys have is almost zero. He's got 7,000 Twitter followers. He hasn't really published anything. If you look at his account, you would never even know he's a comic writer because, I mean, he's got, what's he got? He's got politics, canceling me, canceling James O'Keefe, politics, politics, and you'd never know he was even writing comics. Maybe he's not even writing comics anymore because I'm pretty sure he failed out of that at this point. So he's bitter. He's bitter at people like me because I'm making money in comics. And if you look at my feed, quite the opposite. There's my book immediately. I'm talking about a comic creator and Mags Visaggio's bottom surgery in the industry. Yay. Talking about my not working for the mainstream comics. Congratulating Nerdrotic. Doctor Who review, so science fiction. Talking about comic industry stuff with Jimmy Palmiotti. I mean, so quite the opposite. And this is why I'm a successful comic creator, Kwanzaa, because I actually care about comics, and that's my whole deal. So that's why my stuff's selling and yours isn't, and that's what's got you mad at the end of the day. Now, the Hidden Emperor, as I said, here's our preview page on this. There's nothing offensive about this. Ayla Rin, Terran agent, returns to face a new sinister plot against the Imperium. Something is amiss with the Emperor of Mankind. Ayla discovers he's been replaced by a clone who's intentionally sabotaging the Imperium on behalf of the evil Scorpio Alliance. But worse, the Scorpio Alliance knows she knows, and that means blackmail. Ayla is forced to find a secret super weapon that could unleash devastation on the Imperium. As you can see, I'm just writing like classic space adventure pulp comics like, I wish the industry would have done. Fans of Valerian the Inkle and Saga, epic science fiction comics, will love The Hidden Emperor. And I think so. There's our cover, one of the covers, and here's a cover work in progress going on by Miss Sashi. That's why we're not quite launched. I'm doing a companion novel with it as well because my readers like to read novels as well as comics, and this is going to be the cover of that once we got the lettering typeface. And, of course, Overmind will also be available on the campaign, along with The Immortal Edge, the last novel. So I'm just writing pulp stuff. It's kind of fun. 66-page graphic novel. Here's some of the preview pages. Just a chick with a laser gun who looks pretty with big boobs, redhead. That's it. There's nothing offensive. Some cool science fiction stuff that's got retro space vibes from like the 1950s because I like to take it back to the old school stuff. And this will be going live in a couple weeks here. So fun stuff. Make sure to sign up for it. So despite Kwanzaa attempting to get my business destroyed and try to take money out of my mouth, take money out of my kids' mouths because he literally can't even that I'm just making innocuous action adventure comics. It's not working anymore. All this does is get the project more attention. So thank you, Kwanzaa. Thank you for your service. And seethe harder because I'm here to stay. You can't stop me from making comics. You can't stop me from changing the culture. And we're going to win because we keep winning all the time because we have truth. We have God on our side. And that's all. And we have great books. I guess that's a big difference too. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure to check out Overmind. Not Overmind, The Hidden Emperor. One of these tabs. Jeez. Right here. Click the notify me on launch. And then, when this goes live, I would appreciate you checking out the book and backing it. Thanks, friends. See you.